Ball in the air. Lovett gets it down easily. Handball came out back to Lovett. He does his own roving work. Goes with the left foot towards Barton at centre half forward. Uses the space. Does well. Takes a nice mark. Wheels around at half forward. Wants to go long. Horrific kick off the boot. Goes towards the left forward pocket. Nobody's going to be able to keep that into play. It's Rickett. Boundary umpire throws it in for those two. Rickett holds him off. Tries to get to the side of the pack. Handball came out towards Parker, close to the boundary line. Wolve. Parker's there as well. Over the top of it, and the ball spills free. Got a free kick, I think. I don't know how he got that, but he got it, and goes to Eels, who takes the mark at half back. Fitzsimmons gives him a lead. He runs back with the flight of the footy. Over his head, DeSanto's there as well, and Lima, and they see it over the line. So I'll throw in. Hollins, Eels. Over the top, Fitzsimmons gets up in the tackle, then wrapped up, then drops the footy. There's the punts. Love it. And take the free kick. Right on centre wing. Goes with the right foot kick towards half forward. Barton to go up. Doesn't take the mark. Got hands to it. Fursland. He gets a clearing kick towards the pocket. Coming out Page, but Parker's there again. Clearing kick back towards half back. Wood. And seeing it over.
He closed right down both sides. Ball thrown back in. Half forward line. Tap down. Lovett again. McLeod came through, couldn't get the up and over, but Barton's gone to ground, tries to pick it up. He needs to be careful now. He's held onto the ball. He's going to be pulling.
Ponzi.
Yes. There it is. And that's right. And Jared Bryant, the recipient of this free kick. So Jared Bryant now plays on from the half-back line, kicks round the boundary line, goes looking for Pittman, up over the top. Good hands, Jamie Pittman.
Good courage from the big bloke too, but what a mark.
But Jamie Pittman's done well there. He goes short and over the top. He's put the pressure on again, goes through the contest. At the back of the contest, DeSanto picks it up, but he's over the boundary line. Umpire says he's still in the field of play. Went backwards. Goal, kicked down towards Miller, and Miller just manhandled Popovsky then a little bit.
Too big for him.
I think Pop was a bit too worried about where he was, and Blake Miller was able to take the mark in the forward pocket. Difficult angle here from Bellpost Hill. The other pocket's not too bad, but this one in front of the scoreboard, very difficult to kick goals from.
I reckon he's grown another inch or two, young Brett Miller.
Well, these blokes getting the haircuts makes it a bit difficult too. No, he's gone the banana, and he's kicked it. He's pretty good. He's pretty happy about that. Umpire says he's done it. That's his second.
Back to the middle. Lovett gets it down. Whitney through the middle, wrapped up, not going anywhere. Eels puts the tackle on, and secondary bounce.
All I can say, Jason, I don't know the answer, but it's a bloody good problem to have.
Oh, no, I wish, a lot of clubs would be hopeful of having that come back. 100 goal kicker, 100 season goal kicker comes through. Fitzsimmons from the ruck contest gets it down to Schwennerson. Oh, didn't take the mark. Pisano against him. Worries him out of it. Gets the kick across from half back towards centre wing. Will it sit in for Bellpost Hill? I don't think it will. And Lovett and Hollins. Umpire throws the ball in. Lovett gets it down. Rove, though, by Fitzsimmons. Goes towards half forward. A one-on-one. DeSanto got it back towards Key. He overran it. DeSanto on hands and knees. Could have got a push in the back. The umpire said play on. Pack develops around them. The Panthers break free. They get the kick towards centre wing. Lovett, the big fella, puts his hands up. Doesn't take the mark. On hands and knees. He fights pretty hard for. He does well. Needs some support, though. Well, he ends up getting some through the middle. They might be okay if they can pick it up. They do now. Get a kick around the corner from Baseley to Wood. Still 75 out. He chips the ball towards centre half forward. Oh, sits it up the back. Sets it up, unfortunately. And Luke Parker takes the mark and kicks it away to Hardman. He's going to have a couple against him. A terrible bounce. Lentini for Bellpost Hill through the middle. Breaks free, gets two bounces. Goes towards half forward. It's a good kick, no. Over the head of Fursland. Targets back there. Bryan as well. And Reynolds for North Geelong. And they're happy to...
Ball thrown back in by the umpire. Barton does the ruck work, taps down, picked up there by Wright, tried to work his way through the contest, got halfway through, released the ball. North and Bellpost Hill now through some good pressure, end up with the ball running backwards, but it ends up with Lima at the true centre half forward position. Loads up from there, goes long and off the side of the boot, and will be out. Through for a minor score. Bellpost Hill numbers. Wolve has it, chipped in short, nice look, and a good mark there to Fursland.
He's got to kick this.
He'll kick this. This is one you can mark in the book, mate. Trav Fursland, 30 metres out, almost directly in front.
Who's that one? 43.
Leach.
Oh.
Built like the whippet. So Trav Fursland directly in front, goes towards goal. Umpire stands there and sees it go straight back over his head. 3 goals, 4 now to
the middle. Love it. Paramanov, love it, gets it down. DeSanto at the back of the pack, roved, handballed it away to Parker. Cross half back to half forward with a kick. Miller comes out, puts the hands up, can't take the mark. McNamara against him. Leach back there in support. McNamara rides the Miller tackle, gets the handball free. And they run from half back now. They're going, Wolver's got it, chips the ball straight towards Paramanov. He got a hand on it. Whitney gets a shepherd from Fantella, kicks it around the corner towards Barton. Rickett against him, does pretty well, Steve. Paramanov. Both get a hand to it. Eels doesn't sit for him nicely. DeSanto tried to slick the handball out. He goes back and gets it again, tries to get it out. Lovett does some work on the ground again. Key breaks through, gets it to Paramanov towards DeSanto. Got a hand to it under pressure. So, boundary throw in. Paramanov, love it. Both get a hand to it. Falls to the front of the pack. McLeod, little left foot kick towards Barton. Good pick up on the half volley. Handballs it back to Lovett. He chips the ball to McLeod, close to the boundary line. Now drives it long towards the corridor. Good kick.
Good grab
mark.
too.
Good mark under pressure. And good low kick from Steve McLeod. Finds Justin Tarr, and he'll shoot for goal from 20 out, 45-degree angle. So, Justin Tarr hasn't kicked one yet this afternoon. And has to bring the margin back again. He comes in. Right foot kick, pretty good off the boot. Straight through the middle from Justin Tarr. So, puts...
Ball back in the middle. Paramanov goes up. Wood over the top. Brings the ball down. Picked up there by Key. Went backwards to DeSanto, but he runs through the middle of the ground now. Went out wide. Nice looking kick. And it's marked by Wright. So he's inside 50. Probably just outside his range. Has a short option. Goes in that forward line. Over the top of Fitzsimmons. Umpires allowed play to go on. Picked up there by Addy. Handball comes out to Lentini. Lentini went back to Popovsky. Went back to... Popovsky back to Lentini. And now it comes out wide, and Wolve has the ball on the half back line. Clubroom side of the ground, so they've transferred play from one side to the other. This is what they do now. This is Bell Post Hill. They've chipped up short again, and Lentini has found space. Addy still spaced by himself over the top Pisano, but he decides to go shorter, straight down the ground. Barton, half volley, wasn't collected. Went in and picked up by McNamara. He's tackled by Rickett. Ball comes out, picked up by Sulix. Went to ground, stood up, lost the ball, threw it away, said the umpire. Free kick, North Geelong. But Key came away with it, was not allowed to go on with it. The ball's going to come back to DeSanto. So in the middle of this ground, he has the ball. Goes backwards to Key by hand. Umpire says no, we're going to do that again. Got to wait for the umpire to call time on.
Well, he hadn't called time back on. That's fair enough.
Now he's called time on.
And 50.
Oh, that's
and 50.
He would have been better to run through the mark because then he hadn't called time on. Stupid anyway. But anyway, it doesn't matter. North Geelong, PJ DeSanto has a shot from 40 metres out. Almost directly in front. Skill's usually good. Comes in. Nice looking kick off the boot. Umpire stands there and looks straight up over the top of his head. His first goal of the afternoon.
And he was pretty lucky. I think it was only about a 35-metre penalty in the end.
Holland's having a run on the ruck against Wood now, who's replacing Lovett. And they break free again. DeSanto, left foot kick around the corner towards half forward. Vacant territory out there, close to the boundary line. Fitzsimmons got a couple against him. Lentini picks it up just inside the boundary. Chips it ball back, but they've turned it over. Hardman's there. Runs back towards centre wing. Then he gets around on the left. It's okay. DeSanto takes the mark close to the boundary line. Left half forward. Gets a lead from Schwennerson. Not much behind him. Miller gives him a lead. He goes in that direction. And pushed down under the football. Heese is there as well. Numbers with Bell Post Hill. Pisano just able to break free and get the kick out wide. And it's a good kick in the end. And Bell Post Hill have it from Wood on centre wing. Not much to kick to. He's got Urquhart in the middle. He just goes long. As long as he can. Over the back. Rickett might be out of position for Barton. He takes the mark. At 50. Good mark. Barton now tries to drill the ball. Oh, chopped off. Schwennerson's there. But they break free at the front of the stoppage. Bell Post Hill. Go with a kick towards that goal. But it's off target.
Ball back in the defensive side. He kicks out, goes wide to the pocket. Matheson in space by himself. There's time to run and steady and goes long towards centre wing. Kicks over the top to Van Creeken. Weighted kick was good. Van Creeken steps inside and plays it also. Short kick back into the middle of the ground. Has a Kane Swinnerson. So they move the ball from one end of the ground nearly now with some good skills. But McNamara is going to step in and kick this one away. And he will turn defence now into attack. He comes out wide. McLeod has space by himself. Decides to wait and stop. Popovsky inside. Pisano's also there. Needs another option. Still one there. Fantella takes the mark. Kick back inside. Kick needed to be good. Urquhart had two looks at it. Got the second one. So Will Urquhart has Lime on the far side of the ground if he wants to go straight across. Decides to chip back into the middle. Running player is McNamara. Held up again. Has a player wide, and we'll see Lima far side of the ground. So they're back nearly on the highway now. They're going that wide, but they've got possession of the ball. Good run up, lead up from Wood. So just forward of centre wing. Longer kick this time into the forward line. In front, the mark's been taken. Stevie Rickett again, is it? No, it's not. It's Taylor Reynolds. He gets the ball and goes to Steve Rickett across the face of goal. Goes further afield and has Parker on the half-back line. So in one side and out the other. Inside towards Key. No, Swennison's the option. So Kane Swenison now with the ball. Goes longer. Option's got to be, and we'll find Morton. Dives, takes the mark. Morton now on true centre wing. Next kick's got to be good. Goes inside. Half-forward line. Won't get the distance. Pisano gets handed the ball. Picked up by McLeod. Short kick. Didn't travel the required distance. Got to be playing on. The umpire's called it correctly. Leach wins and goes to centre half forward. Picked off there by Parker.
That's 50.
And
that's
Justin
50. And
Tarr
maybe
will
a
see
report.
I don't know about a report, but it's definitely worth 50. Was a little bit late. There's no sense chaining the burl all over, so I don't know what they're remonstrating for.
Well, I tell you, I thought it was pretty weak.
Might have been weak, but I'm saying they're going to turn the ball over.
Yeah,
He's got 50.
He's got 50 and Parker's got up. He just wants to kick. He doesn't care about everybody else.
If he's lying on the ground, you'd probably go on with it, but he's not hurt, so he's up and he's going. So Luke Parker now has the ball from centre half back. We'll move to centre half forward. So a couple of costly mistakes now. Might see North Geelong get some good value from those 50-metre free kicks.
The problem is North Geelong remonstrated. There's nothing to kick to.
Swennison's just pushed himself forward inside 50, but he's been ignored. Pittman's led. Supporters reckon he can go the distance. So Luke Parker has the ball. True centre half forward position. Marcus standing right on 50. Asking for someone to come at him. Decides to load up. He's going to run round him, isn't he? Oh, no. Goes long. Nice looking kick.
What
nice
a beauty.
Kick.
That's yours, Tari.
Throw the ball in the air. Wood and Hollands. Hollands gets a second tap to it. Lentini runs off the wing. Handballs it back to Wood. Handballs it further afield. Oh, under pressure. They get through a couple,
Gone.
do they?
He's gone.
And the throw, said the umpire. So North Geelong's pressure in the middle was good. Hollands gives it away by hand. Fitzsimmons tries to drill the ball to Pittman on a lead, but chopped off by Popovsky just inside defensive 50 for the Panthers. He takes the mark, wants to play on now, goes up the line, good kick. Wood takes the mark. True half back, drills it back inboard. Urquhart up against a couple to Santo, gets it away. McNamara runs off the wing, gives the handball away to Lentini. Wants to try and out sprint Bryant. Didn't really do so though. And Bryant breaks free. Handballs it to nobody in particular. Oh, past McNamara. Bad bounce to Sano. 60 out. Draw. Pittman by himself. Got an absolute paddock to take the mark and shoot for goal from 30 out, 45-degree angle. Well, they stuffed it up, didn't they, Grub?
They
Bell
did.
post still.
They did. They did
The
badly.
turnover has cost them. So Jamie Pittman, who has kicked one already this afternoon. This for the 8th for North. Late stages of the second term.
Everyone killed!
Now Jamie Pittman comes in. Southern end of the ground, left foot kick, and he's got it. So through for a goal, his second. The afternoon, the 8th for
Advantage and North Geelong have just snuck away again. So over the top, Lovett gets the ball down. Fursland off the wing, but Lovett goes back and collects his own ball, goes to base. The quick kick round the corner to the half-forward line. Barton can't get there. Good work there. And it's going to be McLeod that runs onto the ball, steps inside, has a player running with him. It's Barton. Tried to kick round the corner. I think he hit the wrong side of the ball, and it's gone straight to where he was leading. And it's out towards the forward flank now. And Page, pushing the back, wasn't it? He's been allowed to by the umpire. Now he's going to play a decision. Off to Bell Post Hill, 4 to North Geelong. 8 goals won, some good kicking. The ball's transferred quickly back towards centre half forward. Tarr comes out and collects it. They'll all be after him, but he's able to manage it through. Went to McLeod, to Dawson. Handball goes further afield to Fantella. Kicks round the corner, and Fantella kicks a much-needed goal for the Bell Post Hill side.
Ruck up against Paramanov. He gets it down. Key tries to rove it. Coming off the wing Fursland, Key, breaks free. Handball over the top, Fitzsimmons. Got Harbin in support. Derek goes to the left, wobbly punt. Addy reads it the better, takes the mark across half back. Goes with the right foot kick to the middle. It's a good kick too. Very good kick for distance and for accuracy. Finds Baseley, kicks it over the top. McLeod.
He's starting to come good too, Jace.
Back in board to Baseley. Left foot kick to half forward. Tar goes up and takes an uncontested mark. 45 out, directly in front. So, after North Geelong kicked a couple of quick ones, Bell Post still doing the same by the looks of it. Tar, who's kicked one. Chance for his second of the afternoon. And to drag the margin back to 8 points again. So, Justin Tar comes in. 45 out, directly in front. Missed it to the near side. 3 for 1 behind. So they go to 5. 6:36 Bell Post tilt. Trail North Geelong 8-1-49. Commonwealth Hotel second quarter scoreboard 24 minutes played.
Dangerous kick coming in, but he's found Van Creeken. And Creeken goes across the ground to Pittman. This is Kane. Has time to steady. It wasn't a good kick also, but he's got the handball over the top. Back to Van Creeken, who kept running. Fursland's hot in his pursuit. Handball over the top. Fitzsimmons overran the ball, but the numbers are with North Geelong, and they've still got numbers out the back. Goes to Pittman. Umpire's called a free kick now. He's called advantage. Now he's going to have to bring it back because Pittman has stopped. Van Creeken has stopped, and a free kick's going to go to Fitzsimmons. Now he has the running player from behind. It's picked up there and it's kicked forward, and it's a good mark there for Miller leading up, who's just back on the ground. So it's centre half forward, Miller. He's actually in the centre square now. Goes back, looking for those options further afield. Pittman was going to be the first one over the top. Swennison's going to be the target in front. Pisano, good mark.
It's a bad kick too.
So he's able to take the ball now and switch. Goes short over the top. Page still inside the defensive 50. Joel Page steadying things down. Player further afield. A little kick sideways. Popovsky takes the mark. There's a dangerous kick back to McNamara, but he's not even looking at that.
Well, it wasn't dangerous if he had picked him up early enough like we did.
So the ball straight down the line now. It's the back of the contest. Matheson goes back. Found Rickett. Kicked round the corner on the left foot. Nice kick. And finds Key, true centre wing. So Daniel Key just holding things up a little bit. It's probably not the same fluence in that first quarter, but he goes back inside to the middle of the ground. Has to be a good kick. Paramanoff didn't take the mark. Bell Post still do well with numbers. Ends up there in the hands of Leach, and he goes into the forward line. Coming out was Darcy Eels, who's been held there. And the advantage again goes to Parker. Goes over the top, has Bryant, who's out and running. Oh, he had a bag of one of the Bell Post Hill boys before. He might kill it straight back again, I think. Joel Page picks the ball up, goes back to McLeod. Running player over the top. Handball to Baseley. Baseley going back to McLeod. McLeod will come back. No, he goes with the left foot. Nice looking kick into the forward line. Reached its target, picked up there. Handball goes inside. Players had stopped. So it's Whitney to Whitney. Trying to fend off.
Got him. He did have the round over the shoulder, the arm around the shoulder.
Which way? Back to Page now. Page goes short, went over the top. Wasn't a good-looking kick. Van Creeken stepped into the hole, picked it up now, looked, and has one bounce. His second bounce runs towards the centre of the ground. Long kick towards centre half forward. Pisano goes back. Good courage. And he puts the ball back over the contest, is able to stand on his feet and go back and collect it. Suits the ball wide. Running player is Lima and hits him. So Sean Lima, half-back flank. Takes the ball and steadies. Looking for players inside. Leach in the middle of the ground. Good look, good kick. Young fella's done well. So Leach with the ball. Just looking for options further afield. Decides to go longer to the half-forward line. Over the top. Whitney can't take the mark. Ground level. Needs support. Has it. Baseley goes back and collects it. Checks the young Dawson. Picks the ball up. Went to Page. He's going to get the ball back again on the wing. Kicks into the half-forward line. Jared Bryant sneaks across and takes possession of the ball. So North Geelong from defence. Now going to the middle of the ground. Nice-looking kick. Finds the Sando. Takes the mark. Running player's not there this time. Went back to Key. Now there's one. And he plays on through the middle of the ground. Goes into the forward line. Pittman's a target. Over the back. Van Creeken runs onto it. On his left side. Picks up. Kicks round the corner. Hits the post.
Pittman never went for that mark. He just went there so Van Cregan to get the footy. Shepherded him out beautifully.
8 goals to North Geelong, 5-6 Bellpost Hill. 27, nearly 28 minutes gone. Second quarter. Commonwealth Hotel scoreboard.
Lima kicks it in short to Leach, takes the mark, uncontested, plays on now. Dangerous kick to Lovett, the big fella, has to pick it up, handballs it back, he got some support. Ash Whitney goes wide, looking for Baseley. Bryan against him, good defensive punch. Sees it over the line.
There, we're watching you, mate. In you come. Beautiful.
Love it. Hollins gets it down to in fact, Pittman. Loses it to Page. Left foot kick to half forward. Coming across 2-on-1. The Magpies had the numbers. Bryant can't keep it in. Love it. Hollins. Love it gets it down. Wolf through the middle. Had the call from Fursland. Broke free. Gets a tackle. Handball to McLeod. Left foot kick around the corner. Into the pocket, Ash Whitney, Fantella, good pick up front and centre, left foot kick for goal. Easy. Oh, very good, if you don't mind, from Adrian Fantella. And
ball's up. Over the top, Lovett does well, but it's Van Creeken who emerges with the ball. Handball, interception there. Good work by Wolf. Goes back into the forward line quickly. Reynolds goes across. Didn't try to mark, probably could have. No voice around. Ends up with the Eels. Back to Reynolds, and he comes out wide. Has a running player there in Swennerson. Has plenty of time to pick the ball up. Actually tried to do something before he did. And now he's lost the ball. Dawson has taken it out of his hand.
He's called it a throw. Well, that wasn't a throw. He just lost the footy.
I don't know. He didn't hit it too cleanly, but the ball's gone out to Dawson. He's gone quickly into side 50, but Tar can't take the mark, and coming across is Matheson. As the siren sounds to end the first half here at Bellpost Hill, which will see North Geelong go in 8 goals to 50. They will lead Bellpost Hill on 6-6-42.